What's up, fellow clashers? It's Apollyon here, bringing you the end of our recent clan war versus medilinkraiders, clan level 9. Check out the Town Hall 9 attack, the Town Hall 9 attack video to see a little bit more information. It was, I think they're an international clan. Didn't really bring it too much to us. Used about half of their attacks. A lot of them were go wipe Dragloon. Two-starred a lot of our bases, but that wasn't enough. So we'll go ahead and focus on some of these Town Hall 8 bases, show you what our Town Hall 8s are doing to them. A lot of different ones, GoHos, Dragloons, Mass Hogs. So let's start with number 15. We'll watch our new guy, Jelmer 8, if I'm saying that right. Go ahead and take this with a GoHo, bringing 3 heals and double poison. So we'll go ahead and use the poisons to take care of this clan castle. And no quad quake, so he's going to have to use those wall breakers to get in there. So it's going to be no problem for him. And we'll go ahead and start this. Just uses a cold-blooded entry. Just one golem, drops those wizards right behind. We want to funnel some of those wizards a little bit more to the right, just to make sure. But those wall breakers go down. Very, very nice. Just dodge that mortar. And it's time to go ahead and send in the king and make our way in there. Doesn't have any more wall breakers to go, but Pekka's dropped in there as well from Max Pekka from the clan castle, so she will tank for quite some time. Don't know why she was thinking about hitting that wall, but that's the way it goes. So right now everything is going very well, but we need to start sending in the hogs. Doesn't look like they're going to trip any giant bombs. Waits kind of till that king makes his way up there to start tanking for those hogs, but has 3 heals for them. So don't even really see a potential double giant bomb spot. So we don't really have to worry about that. All we have to do is worry about any just single giant bombs and heal over that. So that first heal would definitely cover a giant bomb spot if it was between the drill and not. There's the second one that the heal is dropped on top of, and it has one more heal left over. Wizards cleaning up, Golemites tanking. Pekka is almost full health, and she is banging on things. So we are pretty much done. We're in cleanup mode, and has that extra heal left over. Swags the heal. I don't know if you can call it swagging the heal if you heal your hogs. Yeah, even though it catches them on the corner. But welcome to the clan. Nice attack, very nicely done. So let's check out number 18. We haven't seen Mass Hog in a little bit. Otak sure does that. Brings the Mass Hog here, double poison, and the heal. Uses a lure. We'll go ahead and use double poison there. Don't know why we bring 6 barbarians. I guess if there's a Pekka in there, maybe. We're going to do an Asian wall here. Some hogs go flying, and has 3 heals to go ahead and heal these things up on a potential giant bomb spot. There is no giant bomb spot there, or there is no giant bomb, but guess what? There was on the other one, so has to quick heal, and has 1 more heal left over. Just has to guess where that giant bomb spot is, but I think we have a good idea that it's right after that Tesla where it is. So we'll go ahead and heal that spot. And we'll see if it is there, in fact. And no, don't see it. So, surprise. Was it down there or something? I don't know. I don't know where it is. But we'll go ahead and fast forward as it's in cleanup. All the heals are gone. No swag heals here. But, oh, there we go. The one on the outside of the base. And that hog lives to tell the tale. Tell the story of how he survived that base number 18. All right, number 19, GoHo, double poison here. I think we used the, same composition, shattered, everything's going good. We're going to give you a little lesson on how you do these, especially when there is openings in the base, or at least no walls to do it. So double poison. We'll go ahead and fast forward this. And start funneling everything in there. King is dropped in there. We'll aggro on the other king, so we'll see which one wins. We have the ability. He does not. So use that ability. Now, no. Okay, so he's pulling in the Apollyon rule where don't use the king's ability and forget about it. So drops the heals on the hogs. Still has 1 more heal left. That enemy king is pretty much on semi-life support. these hogs will go ahead and pull that plug very, very soon as they're healed completely up to full. King is still attacking though, and still hitting the golem. The hogs will go ahead and got his back, and we are in cleanup mode. So again, boys and girls, if you didn't watch the Town Hall 9 attack, see me not use my King's ability, use your King's ability. But we still get the 3 stars, so very nice. All right, a couple more to go. Number 20, we're going to go ahead and watch Jelmer get a 6-star war using GoHo Quadquake this time. We haven't seen a Quadquake yet, I don't think, in this one. So we're going to go ahead and watch this. Brings 2 heals, no poison. Guess what? You got to do this the old-fashioned way. Quadquake is not going to do that. So we're going to go ahead and use it semi-old-fashioned. We're going to let them be. We're going to let them punch on the golems and hope that the wizards come in there and take them out. So P.E.K.K.A. is dropped in from the clan castle, Max P.E.K.K.A., and wizards take out the balloon, and now they're going to go ahead and focus on that dragon. The only reason I don't like doing that is because whenever the dragon moves, those wizards shoot blanks. They miss it. You got 3 wizards shooting 1 dragon. They hit it and it moves, and it doesn't do anything to it. So I like to take care of those dragons at all possible. Just helps your golems and golemites make it a little further. As you can see, I think all of his golems are down, or his golem is down with the golemites down. So that P.E.K.K.A., she's got to pick up the slack and tank. Right now she's doing fine because she's only got to worry about a wizard tower and a mortar, but it's probably not going to last too long. So those hogs go down, trip a giant bomb, but have 2 heals, drops 1 down there after that giant bomb is tripped. Some hogs go flying, but you got some more in the backup. Friendly King is on complete life support. I mean, if that breeze hits him wrong, it's all over for him. And use that last heal where there's a potential giant bomb spot. There it is. And they're standing in heal, so they will take out this cannon, and everybody will be happy. Very, very nicely done. Welcome to the clan, if I didn't say that already, and way to get the 6 stars. I think, yeah, you brought it shattered in there, so that just shows you. All right, as much as I do not like to see people picking on Minnie Mouse, we are going to watch Ron take care of Minnie Mouse with a Dragloon. So uses a Zap Quake, brings an extra Rage and a Haste in here. And this is about as perfect as you can get. I mean, the base is not complicated because the air defenses are pretty far outwards. But, I mean, honestly, the funnel is spot on. Drops a dragon in that corner to start with that builder hut so it doesn't have to trip back. It's about as perfect of a raid as you can get. Funnels those dragons in perfectly. They rage up to take out that air defense. And this other dragon, this clan castle dragon, is going to get toasted by these 3 dragons with just a couple breaths right there. I mean, that is all over. And as soon as this air defense is ready to shoot at these dragons, drops his loons in and starts tanking for the loons already. But, there you go, drops the loons in with a haste. And you can do that now with a haste where you can wait till they start hitting, because that haste will push these things right through, whereas before you would have had to drop them in quite early. But, I mean, I think, and I don't want to be a liar, but I think these loons make it all the way through. No, I guess I am a liar. Okay, well, I wanted to believe that they did, but they didn't. So, but he crushes this base with 5 or 6 dragons left over. I mean, very, very nice. Picture perfect, except for those builder huts. That's the only thing that could have been done better is, killing those builders huts. But you don't want to really, I don't know. You can't really you don't want to swap a dragon out for 20 archers or something like that. Maybe 10 minions, possibly. But, you got the 3 stars. So let's go ahead and just look at a couple more, and we're all finished. Shattered GoHo here by Gringo Bandito. Bring in the GoHo with Quad Quake. So we did see a Quad Quake already, but it's never too many. You can't see it too much. I mean, there's never enough Quad Quake GoHos. The staple of Town Hall 8s, especially when you have to kill that clan castle the old-fashioned way. And he will use, he's new to the clan, so we'll have to talk to him about the archers and wizards. You definitely want to bring barbarians because the archers stand in back of the wizards, so they don't really do too much good tank in there. So shattered entry, those things will reroute into there. Still has the quad quake, so I don't know if that was intentional to wait that long or to have them reroute in a different way. Also don't know if I would have dropped it there, but again, you get the 3 stars, so obviously you did something right. I think I would have liked to open that core a little bit more, unless we know that where the giant bombs are, and that's his goal, is to trip these giant bombs, which is exactly what you should do. So starts to drop those hogs in there. Fast forward a little bit. King is tanking. Those hogs are dropped in on a counterclockwise measure. Has another heal after that first one is dropped, and uses the last bit of his hogs on the 9 o'clock position to meet up with that group. Heals in that giant bomb spot, and then makes the way through the Tesla and 2 more archer towers, and we're finished with this. So I don't know where that last giant bomb is. It might be a double giant bomb spot that was not tripped, but I'm not sure we'll ever find out. Or it could be on the outers of the base, like they always keep putting for some reason. But we'll keep our eye out there. Yep, there it was. So it was a double giant bomb spot. That just was a terrible giant bomb spot. Don't make your giant bomb spots like that. Don't put them next to garbage buildings, storage buildings. Put them between 2 defenses. All right, last one. I think, is that a 7? Yeah, I think it's a 7. 27. Watch SGK hit this base with a GoVaLo. We haven't seen a GoVaLo yet. So brings the quad quake, brings 2 poisons. So it says, forget the old-fashioned way of killing things. I'm going to do it the new way and use my quad quake and have my cake and eat it too. So kills the clan castle with the double poison, brings the shattered entry double golems in there, and we'll go ahead and quad quake into this place, and brings an extra heal. So this kill squad's got to make it in there far, got to go ahead and do some heavy tanking for these hogs. Uses the quad quake to make sure he gets into that core. When I say hogs, I don't know, I'm thinking GoVaLo. Okay, so they don't need to tank at all. They just need to make their way in there and kill all those air defenses, which is looking good. The Valkyries are dropped in. Barbarian with the other Valkyries are dropped in, and then the King is dropped also as well. Can rage up. Look at rages up those barbarians, and they're going to make their way through this base. Tesla's trying to do some damage, but yeah, I mean it is. But those loons are going to come in. Everything is tanking in that core. A heal was dropped to heal those Valkyries and the Golemites and everything back up. Rainbow of double rainbow all the way across the sky of these loons. And yeah, they're making their way. And Sweeper is facing the opposite way, so that's great for these loons. And there is only 2 things that are left. Did get that archer tower? Did get those that set of loons down. This last little bit of annoying skelly traps. Let's take a look at that thing there. Those poor those poor loons are just getting picked away by those little skellies that are just hitting it. I don't think there's anything they can do. I don't see any wizards that can help them. Valkyrie and King will be looking up, going, you're on your own, man. So poor thing, but skelly on skelly action. So that's it. The last wizard was on the other side to help them out, so it was no good. So we got those 3 stars. Very nice attack, SGK. So I think one of you guys actually asked, see a failed raid, and I'm not going to put anybody specifically on the spot. So let's go down to the beginning, all the way down, and we'll go ahead and check out and see if I can pick a Town Hall 8 that was not 3-starred. I'm just going to go for the first one. So let's look at this one and see what happened here. So Yona's going to bring, okay, so we do fail with our GoHo every once in a while, and Yona's very, very good attacker. Very, very rarely gets 2 stars, so this is something very rare to see. It's actually more on posterity that way, because I can't remember the last time he is great against Town Hall 9s with his Town Hall 8. So goes and, quad quakes that open core, that core completely. So I have not watched this raid to see where it failed, but we're going to go ahead and see. That archer is kind of going the opposite way, but maybe he didn't bring enough barbarians. You want to bring a little bit more barbarians than 2, but drops that golem. And this is, I think, what I'm going to be talking about here is watch that as this dragon's chasing after this golem, and these wizards are just going to fire blanks. I mean, they're on that dragon. They're firing it, but as soon as that golem makes its way further, that it turns away. It finally gets knocked to a golemite and slows down. But wall breakers are in. Larrys are behind with witches in the clan castle. So golem reroutes, king reroutes, everybody reroutes. I think those witches are getting a little too far up in there. They don't realize they have to stay back. And we have 2 more heals left over, and the hogs are being dropped in there. But I don't think we've tripped any giant bombs yet. Except, did we drop one there, or is that the mortar? I can't tell. I think it's the mortar shells. So a lot of those hogs go to spring traps, which is not good. Needs to drop that heal in here, as there's giant bomb spot potential, unless it's a cleanup and we know already. There we go. And yeah, I think that's what did it. Yeah, I think it took out a lot of his hogs there. That giant bomb took out tons of hogs, especially with the skelly traps hitting him. He has no poison to deal with that. So we're just going to run thin of hogs, and that's really what it's going to boil down to. So I know it's tough. Try to heal where those, where those things are. Actually, I think we saw somebody take this with the Shattered GoHo. So this was probably the first attack. And there was the giant bomb spot. Yeah, they're just not going to be able to push all the way through. So, and we can check out just one more quick one just to see, what happens. But again, Yona's a very, very good attacker. So let's go ahead and just check out some more. We'll check out, let's see here. We might not have hardly any Town Hall. We have very few Town Hall 8s. There we go. All right, so we'll check out this one, and this will be the last one. It kind of looks like a funky type of thing. I mean, we're bringing a healer in here, so we've got a weird composition, maybe trying to mess around or something like that, and not going to go use double poison. So, I mean, I would suggest if you're going to use poison at all, poison when they come out of the clan castle. But looks like we're not going to use any poison, so that's interesting too. So we're going to keep 2 poisons for some reason. And Town Hall 8, I don't know if that's very, very wise. But the P.E.K.K.A. will go ahead for a walk. Is there any wall breakers? Yeah, it has wall breakers, but I don't know if we have a fail wall breaker. And drops the healer there for a healer P.E.K.K.A. But that P.E.K.K.A. is not going to get healed that fast by level 3 healer, especially when there's 2 3-point defenses on her. So he's going to try to do that P.E.K.K.A. walk with the wizards, cleaning up behind, just like Powerbang showed on his video. But again, just maybe bring 2 healers in there to heal that in there. But we'll go ahead and see where these wall breakers are finally bunched in. Also, we're running out of time too, so we'll go ahead and speed this up. It looks like the healer is gone and the P.E.K.K.A. is gone. The king is now doing the tanking. Drops the wall breakers in there, but there's nothing that's going to reroute these things in there. Wizards are rerouted, all of them, and that's not what you want rerouted. You want the king to do that. The wizards are not going to be able to tank for wizards. So all those wizards go down. Hogs, drop to a giant bomb, which is not then healed very, very late. Double giant bomb, actually. So needs to start sending in more of these hogs. Push them through the core. The king uses his ability up there. Drops the heal, which I don't think is where a giant bomb is. So that's going to be kind of wasted in there. And then drops that last and final heal to push them through the core, which is fine. But they'll lose a couple more to spring traps. And I think we're going to make it to all the defenses. But I think that king he's lurking, man. He's looking around the corner and he's being that guy. And I don't think they're going to be able to make it through the clan castle. Hog AI, I've said it many, many times. Horrible, horrible AI. They will punch through that clan castle and take a beating instead of turning like all the other things do. King is right on life support too. So he might get it. Yep, just gets it, but we run out of time. So very, very close. A lot of things took too much time there. But just to give you an idea that of when things go wrong and how they go wrong in Town Hall 8, not the best army composition, but if you're trying new things, that might have been a second hit. I didn't really pay too much attention to it, so it might have been just trying something out with a P.E.K.K.A walk. So anyway, hopefully you were able to take these common internet bases, take the compositions and the strategies in there. And hopefully you are able to get your 6-star wars and your 3-star attacks in.